to be a part of that for 3 years and watch you grow to be who you are now is phenomenal. I know you're nervous, but just take a quick glance around. There's nobody in this room who doesn't already really love you, and you have no reason to be scared of them at all. Okay? So I'm going to open in prayer so that we can get started. So if you'll join me, that'd be great. Father, thank you that you already figured it out for us, and all we have to do is really the simple part. Love you, love others, tell others about you, and that's it. And so there's nothing on there that says we have to get a certain grade. There's nothing in there that says we have to give this presentation a certain way. So would you just help Grace just understand that and just to be able to enjoy the celebration of her journey so far. Would you be glorified, Father, in your Son's name? Amen. Would you, she probably needs a little applause.
Okay, so, hello everybody, I'm Grace, and this is my senior presentation by me. Okay, so to start off, this was me as a baby. Still the same emotions that were shown in these pictures today are still here. I'm a big crier, big arguer, so this is my mom, my dad, and me, and I just love these pictures because these were the first pictures that were of my adoption. So that was me in Simferopol, Ukraine when I was 6 months old, and I just love these two pictures because this is the picture of my dad, and I just love it. And then my mom just looks so happy, and that was me, baby, and yeah. So I'm just gonna start off with how I got into Valor. So my 8th grade year was not the greatest year for me. I struggled a lot with finding who I was and finding the right people to hang out with. So I went around a lot of different friend groups, thought I found friends that loved me and did not love me, and I was definitely trying to be a different person than I was, which led me to hang out with really bad people, make poor choices, and it was not a very good year for me. I fell away from being really close with my family, didn't want anything to do with a relationship with the Lord, anything like that, so I felt very far away and I felt very alone and definitely had a wake-up call, and so I decided to go to Valor with the opportunity to go there by my parents. So starting freshman year, so this is part of the time of not really knowing who I was and who I wanted to be. I was coming into being a freshman. It was really bad. I didn't know who I wanted to be. I had in the past gotten bullied a lot for having curly hair, for having braces, like weird things, and so this was my freshman year. I found different kind of friends. I did freshman volleyball, which was not a very good experience for me, but I found my best friend, who I later took forward with 4 years of being best friends. So over there is like, I used to go to a lot of football games, so I was really good friends with Peyton Taylor, who doesn't go here anymore, and then my prom group was girls that I still love, but I just was not, I was being someone who I wasn't supposed to be, and I was kind of putting on a face that I was not supposed to be. And then there's
Lexi and I. This is Isaiah Kelly.
Hi, Isaiah.
Here at Valor.
Should I wait? Just keep going through it? That's okay, I'm gonna just keep going through it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that's Lexi and I. We used to go to a lot of basketball games together, and then she got her concussion, so she was gone. So I just kind of tried to find new people to hang out with. And then my sophomore year, Lexi was back at school, and I started hanging out with like a new group of people. So Emmy is one of my friends who's been my friend since my freshman year. We did a lot of things while like going to football games, going to like high school parties, and like getting into that kind of scene and that kind of stuff. But I still felt like my relationship with God wasn't completely there. I knew coming into Valor, my main focus was to find friends and to find a group of people that I wanted to hang out with. And it was me kind of putting on a face of not being who I really was, still straightening my hair, still kind of acting like someone I wasn't, to impress people, make new friends, fit in with people, and that's something that I really struggled with through 7th grade up till like my sophomore, junior year. So I was farther away with my faith. I still attended chapel and things like that, which were good, but I feel like I didn't use them to really like learn more about God or kind of deepen my faith. I still took the freshman and sophomore Bible classes that were mandatory, so I didn't have a choice, but I still had to take them. But it was more of the grades kind of thing rather than the I want to deepen my faith and understand who He is. It was still me being vulnerable and trying to be someone that I wasn't. So that's that's sophomore year.
Yeah.
So here's sophomore year homecoming with a lot of my friends, and I'm still friends with these people. I just wasn't as close with them. And so here's football games that we attended. There's Lexi and I, which we did grow a lot closer through sophomore year. We were really, really close. We were almost inseparable. So going into my junior year, I kind of had a fallout with my close group of friends. That was hard for me because I definitely knew that I found the people that I wanted to be surrounded with, and things just happened and we kind of grew apart for a second. And I think it was for the better because I really found who I wanted to be and to kind of realize that I didn't need to be someone that was better for other people. I needed to start loving myself first. So that was kind of the year that I stopped straightening my hair, which was like a big thing for me because I killed my hair. I had no hair. So I definitely kind of found who I was through junior year, and I started dating Cody, which was a big milestone because I never really had a serious boyfriend. But I also knew that I did grow obviously very close with Cody. But I didn't have a lot of friends really, so it was, kind of hanging out with people here and there, but it was something where at school it was just kind of focused on school, and through freshman, sophomore, and junior year, I really struggled in school, and my grades were not the best, and I was trying to communicate with my parents, and I'm also the kind of person who, ever since I was little, I've always wanted to do things by myself. So I thought I could handle it by myself and kind of work through Valor by myself, and I definitely couldn't. And so losing my friends, I definitely know that I struggled a lot through junior year. But here was homecoming my junior year, and that was like 2 days after Cody and I started dating. Here was a ski trip we did. We went ice skating in downtown, and then Cody and I grew close with one of his good friends and his friend's girlfriend, so we started hanging out with them a lot. And then she's not here, but this is my neighbor, Katie, and we've been friends since she was starting kindergarten. So she's my next door neighbor, and I've always been super, super close with her. She's 2 years younger than me, but I know, she knows me, inside and out. She knows everything about me, and it's really cool to see her grow through this whole story. So then my senior year, everything started to fall in place again. So I came in with a group of friends, which, again, we all came back together and then ended up splitting apart again, which still love her, but I think it was for the better, just because we grew apart. And then here was freshman year homecoming, or senior year homecoming, with all of my friends, so Megan, all of my good friends, and that's when I really saw things kind of coming together in my life where I felt comfortable with who I was. I really loved myself. I had a good relationship with my best friend. I had a good relationship with my boyfriend. I was a lot closer with my family, just being through Valor and understanding more with my faith and understanding and loving who I was and not trying to be someone else to feel accepted or feel loved. So that was another picture of senior year homecoming. And then down there is senior prom. And then I only have one picture, but you guys will... you guys will be mentioned later on, but I found a really cool group of friends that I became really, really close with, which was amazing to find my senior year because they're amazing people, so I wish I would have became closer with them, but I feel like God has a plan for everything. So this was also the year that I feel like my faith definitely strengthened. I was going to church every weekend, whether it was with my family or with Cody's family. And this was the year where I actually wanted to pay attention to my Bible class and pay attention to what was going on around me and the opportunities that God was giving me, and definitely wanted to deepen my faith more. So that was really cool, just seeing God kind of work in these weird ways and put people who had, I'd grown apart with back in my life, and everything was just kind of coming together, which was really, really cool to see. And I also got on accommodations my senior year, which helped me a lot with knowing that it's okay to struggle in school and that I can't do things all the time by myself as much as I want to do things by myself. I can't do them all by myself. It doesn't work out that way. I would not have graduated if I did things all by myself. So this year I've started to communicate with my teachers, and that's also opened a lot of doors with starting relationships with my teachers and understanding that they care about me outside of class and inside of class. So that's been a really, really cool thing to learn is, communication with teachers and communication with your parents is like a huge thing. So I'm really glad that I've strengthened my relationship over the 4 years at Valor with my family and with my friends and with my faith. So going into my thank yous, my first is my family. So through my 8th grade year, I struggled a lot, and I want to start with my dad. Sorry. My dad is amazing. He's the hardest worker I know. He gave me the opportunity to go to Valor, which is amazing. Where I would have been if I didn't go here, as much as I was kind of against it.